All right, we're live. We're live on Vikings Bear Week. I can't think of anything better.
Well, I mean, there could be things better. Vikings a little better record. I don't know. Maybe not playing on a Monday night. Things like that could be better. But overall, hell yeah. Bears, first time. It's December 15th. We're finally playing the Bears.
Finally playing the Bears. We get them twice in the next 4 weeks. Bear sandwich. Can't wait. Hopefully we whoop up on their ass. We got plenty to talk about tonight. Plenty. It seemed like the Vikings haven't played in years.
Yeah, it's been almost a week, and they still got, 4 or 5 more days to go?
They do. I don't like these back-to-back primetime games. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we have what? We have a normal one, then we're back to Sunday night. So just 3 of the next 4, or two of the next 4 are going to be weird times.
Ellis Gregor, I thought you might get excited about that. I saw that he was a former Bison. So I'm sure you, if you haven't ordered your jersey yet, I'm sure it's going to be under your Christmas tree.
I feel like we're all in part ways former Bisons.
That doesn't make sense.
Is the plural of bison bisons, or is it just bison?
Bice.
It's just bison. I don't think it's bice.
Dirk Diggler.
Oh, thanks, Dirk. One of the greatest goddamn matches in the history of wrestling. WrestleMania 6. All on my chest. All on my chest. Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about. Wayne Gallman is definitely on the docket. SSM Creations, glad you brought him up. We'll get to him in a little bit, but definitely going to talk about Wayne Gallman. We did a video the other day, and I think we were both positive about the Wayne Gallman signing.
Wayne Gallman is in lines with the next Ben Tate. What other random running backs of the Vikings signed over the years that we don't really see much of?
Well, Ben Tate's the one that immediately comes to mind. But, we said in the video, for December, second week in December, finding a guy like Wayne Gallman out there in waivers, you could do far worse.
I thought there was a former Giant running back that we had brought in for a little bit.
Are you thinking of Bishop Sankey, the old Tennessee star?
No, but Bishop Sankey is definitely on the theme of a Wayne Gallman.
Bob Sweet, I just poured myself a delicious Voodoo Ranger.
No, he didn't. It was Miller Lite. I saw it. Ellis Gregor says they're called a herd, you moron.
So if I see 2 bison, that's a herd. It's not 2 bisons. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna wait a little bit longer before we get this thing really rolling here.
We're going to talk about our fears, our hopes. The thought of Justin Jefferson coming out and having the best game of his career will keep me up for the next handful of days, but we got plenty to talk about. Dirk Diggler's taint is bent. That is not good news. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happens. I want to know how are you falling? It's like a Guess Who card he's got on your head there of a ball sack.
No. His ball sack, unfortunately.
Does it have orange hair on it? Put on like every card except for 2. You'd lose. You would lose.
SSM currently in a tornado watch. Damn it, you get under a mattress. You be careful.
Yeah, well, the Gitchy Goomy is going to wipe out our town tonight with these waves we're supposed to have tomorrow. So nice knowing you, SSM.
Patrick Harms is in the house. Love to see him. Bob Sweet, Ellis Gregor, SSM, Dirk Diggler. We got some very familiar names. And it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night.
Well, it's always a good night when all the family's back together here around the Christmas tree.
Very dysfunctional family. Kwong in the house.
Yeah, there he is, Kwong.
Patrick Harms, that's perverted.
But not unexpected. Not unexpected.
Very unexpected. Very, very unexpected.
But also that's a great gift to give us.
SSM sporting the merch. I like that. Well, let's do this. Let's talk. It's Bear Week, but before we get into Bear Week, let's talk about some shit that's been going on with the Vikings. Dan in the house. Happy holidays to score. Also with you.
Yeah, and let's get started with I think really the most. There's news. The Vikings signed 2 players, and we already talked about one of them. And they was Damian Ratley, I have his names right here, and Darius Shepard, the former member of the Thundering Herd, now Minnesota Vikings. Ratley, he was actually a member of the Cleveland Browns there for 2 years, played with the Giants last year. The guy's actually got more experience than I was expecting to see. 31 career games, 6 starts. He's got 29 balls, 407 yards.
He has 29 balls.
Touchdown.
You should see a doctor.
He's caught 29 balls. He's caught 29 balls. So I didn't really look how big is this guy. 6'2", 200 pounds. He's got some size to him, but again, we're only going to see one of these two if there's like really emergency situations on Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly we got some stuff going on. D.D. Westbrook is out. Adam Thielen probably going to be out. Dan, they're both wide receivers. So these are emergency type guys. I don't expect to even see them active, even if all these guys are out. I mean, Smith-Marset, we're going to see. We got still like Osborne. We'll see, but I really don't see this happening.
I mean, one of these guys might be because you're only going to have 4 receivers. Myron Mitchell would probably be the next man up off the practice squad. So you might see one of them. Darius Shepard, the other one, 5'11". He's the member of the Thundering Herd. He has played with Green Bay and looks like he maybe spent a pube in the Kansas City system. Not as experienced as the other guy, 14 games, 3 career catches. Actually, no, 3 returns. He doesn't have a catch. He has 3 returns, and his net return yards, -9.
All right. You know what? That's got potential to get better. Nothing wrong with that.
Horrifying.
So we got a couple, basically what it comes down to is got a couple of scrub wide receivers filling a void. If we need them, they'll be on the bottom of the depth chart. We will not see them on the field. And that's about it. Bob Sweet breaking news. Bears are ass. Thank you for that. Dan Chesina, you know what? I hate to break the news, but I think Dan Chesina's on the COVID list. I don't think we're going to see him at all.
He is. That is our other part. The COVID breakout. First it claimed Alexander Madison. Now it's claimed D.D. Westbrook. SSM Creation's pretty much favorite player on the entire team. And now Dan Chesina, who we actually saw make a special teams tackle a week ago. So, I mean, now you got to worry with the punts because KJ Osborne's already been told he's filling in. And now we got to sweat that out because KJ Osborne, very hit or miss when it came to filling punts his rookie season.
Well, here's the big difference. KJ Osborne got himself a little bit of confidence, a little bit of swag this year. So last year, shitting his pants, every punt, oh, God, I'm going to F it up. Now, no way. He's got it. I'm not worried about KJ Osborne one bit.
Yeah, you weren't worried about the Steelers' comeback last week either. Look how that panned out.
They didn't win.
Yeah, well, a lot closer than it should have been. I am worried about KJ Osborne. I think there's just something about him catching the ball like that. We'll see. Maybe you're right. I hope you're right with the confidence. It's a good point. It's worth bringing up. And maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. But that's pretty much the newsy things going on with the Minnesota Vikings. Let's get into our little agenda here. And I think the first thing we got to talk about.
Well, we haven't really talked about Wayne Gollum yet.
Well, he's on the agenda. I'll get to him.
Oh,
Want to talk about him first?
News.
No.
Let's do it.
Well, let's hop into Wayne Gallman. You want to jump around? We'll jump around. So let's talk about Wayne Gallman. How much Wayne Gallman are we going to see? I think it's a little bit of a different situation than the receivers. We got Delvin Cook starting. Clearly, they're not ready for Kenny and Guang to, take on a bigger role. So Wayne Gallman, I think he may actually be running back 2 on Monday, and I expect him to see the kind of average Alexander Madison workload, maybe 4 touches, maybe a pass thrown his way.
Yeah, and I think this is more. I don't think it's more of a slight against Nwangu. It's just a different type of running back. He's a tough runner. He gets yards after contact, which is kind of Madison's thing. So he's going to fill in nicely for Madison. I still think we're going to see Nwangu. Like I said, I don't think it's a jab towards him not being ready. I just think they need a tough runner who can offset Mr. Dalvin Cook, and I do think we'll see him. I think he'll get a handful of carries. This guy has been around the block. He's not unfamiliar with bouncing around teams. He's going to be ready to go. If he gets a touchdown, he's here for life.
It'll be fantastic. No, he won't be. He'll probably be here for a week. I see Patrick Harms brought up Ito Smith, another great comparison to really what Wayne Gallman brings. But, yeah, I think he can. I think he can do – I mean, if he gets some touches, he can definitely make the most of them. I don't think you're going to – have him call him plays deep down the depth chart, but he can run hard. He's a powerful runner. He can catch the football, so there's definitely room for him to have some production. I expect to see, like I said, 4 to 6 touches, maybe 12 yards rushing and 1 receiving yard.
And let's get a little theme going on in the comments. We were trying to think of some running backs that have kind of just came on very quick, very short stint that had a little bit of a name to him. And we talked Bishop Sankey, Ben Tate, Ito Smith is a good one. If you think of one, put them in the comments because I know we're missing some. We've signed some weird running backs that were here very briefly. The Josh Freeman of running backs.
Yeah, I think there's one on the tip of my tongue that I can't quite.
I still think there's a giant that we signed.
I don't know. We'll think about
Scotty Graham. Come on, Ellis Gregor. That's Scotty Graham was an icon. He wasn't in a short stint.
Pinner. Who's Pinner?
I don't know. Just went with it.
All right. Well, let's go in here a little bit. So Vikings got 4 games left. 4 games left. Sitting at 6-7. We've done this before, but now I think we can really. You can all have a little more educated guess. You got the Bears on Monday. Got the Rams next Sunday, the Packers Sunday after that, and then the Bears again. What is going to be this team's final record? What do you see it being? Let's see what you guys think before we give our 2 cents on it.
What do you see it shaking out here? Barry Word. There we go. That's a good one. Barry Word and Okoye. What a combo.
Thomas DePay.
Nah. Doozle 8-9, Jeff H 10-7.
10-7. Wow, that's what he's running the table there.
It's a hell of a way to finish the season. I'll take 10-7. 10 wins. Matamita is in the house. Ellis Gregor 9-8.
10 wins. I mean, you guys are saying 10. Do you really truly believe 10 wins?
Well, maybe Jeff H is feeling confident. SSM Creations hoping for 10-7, likely 9-8. Harms needs an ibuprofen or 2.
Yeah. Maybe he needs to hang out with Dirk Diggler after the show, get some tension relief.
Oh boy. Well, up against, how do you see this shaking out?
I'd love to say that they can win 4 games, but I don't think so. It's weird because hard team to predict, and that's kind of our next topic after this. But I think they're going to win 2 more. I think they beat the Bears. I don't know if they win Monday night, but I think they're going to surprise and beat either the Rams or the Packers and beat the Bears at the end of the season. So I do think they'll finish 8-9, go 2-2 in the last 4 here.
Yeah, I got them splitting with the Bears, and I got them winning a game that they have no right winning, just to F with us, and then they're going to lose the other one. Whatever it is, I think they'll. I'm not gonna give away my prediction for game day prediction, but they're definitely gonna split with the Bears. Definitely, and then they'll hopefully. It sounds lame, and it sounds, this is just Vikings. This is how they work. God, I couldn't beat the Packers twice in 1 year. It's gonna be dirty sheets all over my household.
Yeah, it would be fantastic to get 2 from the Packers, and this way the season's gone. I mean, it's hard to put any faith in this team, what they're going to do, how they're going to perform. But that's kind of the next topic here. I mean, with this team, we've really kind of learned to expect the unexpected. I mean, even look at our last week's pregame show or the prediction show. I said, I think the Steelers are going to win, which means that the Vikings are going to probably come out and win this game. And you almost start thinking the opposite or saying the opposite because you think the opposite of what you actually believe is going to happen. And that's what this team does. That's who this team has been. So you look at this Bears coming up, not a great team, but the Minnesota Vikings lost to the Lions. So you think they're going to win this game? Yes. Does that mean they're probably not going to win? Maybe. I just think with this team, you got to expect the unexpected.
Especially at the end of the season. Got to expect the unexpected. They're always toying with their emotions at the end of the season. And yeah, you said it all. We have no Vikings fan can predict these last 4 games. Nobody. Blowing smoke up their ass.
In the same stretch, the ones who said 10, if they win 4 in a row, I mean, it would be unexpected. But again, the way the season's gone, maybe we should think it's going to. I mean, it's just, you don't know with this team. This is a different team every single week. And that's even going farther. I mean, if this team made a run the playoffs, would it surprise you? I mean, they are that talented. They just can't figure out how to win games.
Was Pinner was he on the Vikings? I don't think he was. But I believe Jeff H.
If Jeff H says it, then yes, I think it's true. I think it's gospel.
It is gospel. It is gospel.
God, I
Gospel.
almost had someone tip my tongue, some random running back.
Well, the Bears have done something. They've beaten the Lions twice, something the Vikings can't or couldn't do. And this is by no means a game. They put up. I mean, they hung with the Packers, which was very surprising. A lot of points scored there. But let's get into this. So, Kirk Cousins Thursday. It might not have been the easiest win at the end, but we did get a win on prime time. Kirk Cousins was a big part of that. Can he do it again against the Bears Monday night? That's the big question.
Oh, can he be better? I think is what the question is. I mean, can he improve? He only threw for 212 yards, a little bit off. So are we expecting to see a better Kirk Cousins on Monday night? I think that's the question. That's really what are we going to see the same kind of 2 turnover, struggling in prime time, can't win when the light's shining brightest on his shoulders. Is that what we're going to see from Kirk Cousins? What do you guys think?
Very, very poetic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the Bears defense is not the Bears defense of pass. This is definitely a team, especially on the ground, that you can get some yards on them. And I expect Dalvin Cook to have a big game, which will absolutely open things up for Kirk Cousins. So I actually do think Kirk Cousins is going to have a little bit of bounce back of a game. He's over the years, Kirk Cousins, he has not played very well against the Bears. You look at the numbers, you look at his record, been dog shit against the Bears, and they got a lot of injuries as well. And I think Kirk Cousins is actually going to have a decent game.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, he was just a lot of high throws against the Steelers. He could have he was really sitting on a way bigger game. Him and Jefferson should have connected 3 times for scores in the first half. Overshot a couple guys. So Monday night, Kirk Cousins. I think someone brought it up. Bears run defense has struggled. Aaron Jones had a pretty good game against him on the ground. I think the Vikings will pound the rock pretty heavy, but Kirk Cousins has to be money. He can't be turning the ball over. So this is a good point. Second primetime game in a row. Maybe he's, gotten more comfortable with a different schedule.
Kelly Campbell. That's very random. Jeff H is upset about Kelly Campbell's wasted potential.
Well, someone brought it up. I actually had a crazy dream about Kelly Campbell once. He caught a ball and came up in instead of turf being stuck in his helmet, it was his penis.
Oh, that is a crazy dream. I wish I hope to have that tonight.
Yeah, it was weird. And the announcer was like, oh my God. And that guy with the white hair came out.
Yeah, I got it. Bob Sweet is on the Kirk Cousins train in prime time. Absolutely. He's ready. Matamidai is sick of hearing this bullshit. He says he thinks we squashed that last year.
Wasn't like a 17-13 game. It wasn't exactly pretty.
We'll take it. We'll take the dub.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it. I mean, definitely. I'm not going to be upset. If we get a win, we get a win. You win however you can.
Well, let's start talking about these Bears a little bit.
Yeah, let's hop into it here. So let's just go old school. I mean, it's a question we ask most teams. Favorite Bear all time. What do you guys got? Looking back, I mean, this has been a rival, a team that I don't know, when these two teams get together, especially late, it hasn't always been pretty. It's been kind of some meat grinder type of games, ugly performances by the Vikings, especially on their line. So let's hear it. Our most favorite Bear player.
Yeah, the rivalry seems to go in waves here. The Bears have done pretty damn good against us over the last 5-6 games, but you look at it before that, Vikings own them. So it's our time. It's our turn. But yes, there's been some decent Bears over the years. Brad Muster, fullback from the early 90s. Used to love that guy. 25. Walter Payton, Dick Butkus.
Yeah, those are easy. Butt kiss.
That
was
Jared
intentional.
Allen. Jared Allen, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. He was there.
Vikings have gone over to the Bears.
Which one of us had Dwayne Bates first? The Bears did.
The Bears had Dwayne Bates first. Doug Plank. You know what? I got to be honest. I've never heard of him. Never heard of Doug Plank.
I don't know.
Cade McNown.
Doug Plank is.
Hell of a pick.
Yeah, Cade McNown.
Cordell Patterson. He went to the Bears.
He did. And, we took a couple from the Bears. The hell was that fast receiver's name? Had a brain fart.
Bernard Berrien.
Bernard Berrien.
Fridge. There we go. There's a couple fridges right in the row. Willie Galt by Bob Swede.
Any former Bisons on the Bears?
Cordell Stewart.
God, they did have Cordell Stewart. I think Doug Plink was a Bison.
I'm still wondering if I don't know if he was a Bear. He might have been a Cub. I've never heard of him.
I think you're thinking of Joe Girardi.
Mike Singletary, Patterson. Montemita is dropping some knowledge there. Hell yeah.
There's Bears. I'm never going in the woods again. Well, there's Bears out there.
Devin Hester. Ooh.
Yeah, Devin Hester's a good one.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Chris Cluey had no problems punting that guy back to back.
He didn't care. He was going to tackle him.
Didn't, though. He didn't tackle him.
Another butt kiss. These guys just think they're funnier than hell tonight.
Well, my favorite Bear is Neil Anderson. Done. Running back. Early 90s, late 80s. Neil freaking Anderson, number 35. Hell of a running back. Had a nice little 2-3 year run there.
Yeah, I got to say, Bears is one of those teams that always just seems to be gross. I mean, there's not a lot of sexy players there, but as someone already brought up, I go Brian Urlacher. He was just so damn good, so mean, hit so hard, could do so much. Always seemed to have big games against the Vikings too. So Brian Urlacher, I'm glad you're gone. Glad you're no longer a Bear. Son of a bitch.
Remember Olin Kreutz? Respect you. Olin Kreutz was the worst.
I used to hate. This is a Viking Bear connection, but Paul Edinger, God, he drove me crazy. Stupid little stance you do when he kicked, like turn sideways. Oh, I hated that.
Yeah, he was another kicker against the Vikings that just never seemed to miss.
Edinger. Then we had him, and he was he pretty decent for the Vikings too?
He was good. Leslie Frazier. All right, let's talk Bears. Let's get into this. The one of the big talkers, obviously, is the Vikings going against rookie quarterback Justin Fields. I think I'm correct on this, but I don't think the Vikings have faced a rookie quarterback yet this year. So this will be a fun one to watch. I mean, I've seen games. I've watched Bears games with Fields, but it'll be very fun to watch the Vikings defense go up against him firsthand. And I fully expect Zimmer to bring his A game against this rookie and make him look damn silly.
But remember, expect the unexpected, and maybe we should expect this. Minnesota Vikings against rookies. I mean, you saw it early in the season. Jamar Chase had a huge game against Josh Allen when he was a rookie. That's when the Bills came to town week 3. You guaranteed a win. Josh Allen ran all over us. I'm just afraid, and I don't know if it's in anybody else's mind, it's that voice that whispers in every Vikings fan's ears. This is going to be Justin Fields' breakup signature game, his signature win is going to come against the Minnesota Vikings. Hell, we couldn't stop Cooper Rush. How can we stop Justin Fields?
I mean, Cooper Rush was, I'm not giving any excuses here, but Cooper Rush was just a effing mystery. Nobody had anything. We got tape on Justin Fields. Justin Fields has been very up and very down. I won't say very up. He's been a little bit up and very down. He's been very inconsistent. So we at least got tape on him. We know his weaknesses. Cooper Rush was just like, you might as well put Lupagus at quarterback. You don't know what the hell you're going to get. But you are absolutely correct. This is the perfect scenario where Justin Fields will come out and just light somebody up, because it happens for the Vikings every damn time. And yes, Bob Sweet, we got questions on the glasses right there. Courtesy of Bob Swede. Sent these puppies right in the mail. Custom
courtesy of Ellis Gregor, not Bob Swede.
Or Ellis Gregor. I'm sorry. We was talking to Bob Swede. Ellis Gregor, our main man, sent these to us. Love them. They're fantastic.
Yeah. Awesome. Sneaky delicious.
Yeah. So as much as we want to say, oh, this is perfect, Zimmer's going to tear him a new one. He's going to scheme and get this all done. Shit, we've seen this before. But Justin Fields has been so up and down. I think he's either going to have his coming out party or he is going to look complete dog shit.
Well, I don't think it's going to be, like I said, I think it's going to be up and down. He's going to have moments where he's going to look great and moments where he's going to make some stupid-ass plays. And the perfect example of that was the game against the Packers. I mean, the guy made some beautiful throws, and he made some very poor throws and some very poor decisions. So hopefully the Vikings can cash in on his poor decisions. How many times this season have we had a big interception, immediately go 3-and-out after that, which is just something you don't ever see. But this year you see with the Vikings. So that's the other part of this. I mean, you do get the turnovers. Can you cash them in? Again, Justin Fields, the Vikings should be able to shut him down. They should be able to confuse him, should be able to force him into some poor decisions, into some poor throws. But it's just not what Mike Zimmer has done in the past. So it's very concerning to me. And I just really hope there's not some tape that we're going to see every time we play Justin Fields of him making some defender look like an ass, like we did with Josh Allen and Anthony Barr.
Well, Anthony Barr really looked like the ass there. I mean, he was in the right spot.
Yeah, he looked like an ass.
He did look like an ass. Yeah, we'll see. You know, one guy I'm really looking to really step up this game and really F with Fields, whether it's getting in the backfield, messing with his brain, is Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith, yeah. I think he is going to come out big on this game. He's going to have a big deal or big reason why Justin Fields is struggling. A lot of people, Westerland, a lot of people saying he is Fields is ass, just the fact that he's not good. It's easy to say now. He didn't look that bad against the Packers. He was very up and down, but I mean, he put up some points on a defense that isn't too shabby.
And that's the thing. Our defense could look great for 3 quarters, and then you have the 1 quarter. Maybe it's going to come in the second. We had against the Lions where he gave up 20 points. Maybe it's going to come, in the start of the 4th against the Steelers where he also gave up 20-something points. But this defense has not put together 4 quarters in any game this season. And that's all this Bears offense needs, as not explosive as it is. But if we start stepping on our dicks, letting them score quick, giving them the ball right back, this offense can put up points. And Justin Fields can make plays. So don't just write this kid off because he's a rookie who's had some struggles. And I'm actually kind of excited. I mean, this is the first game. I mean, Justin Fields is going to be the Bears quarterback for at least the next 3 years. So this is the first game of the Justin Fields Vikings era.
At least 3 years. Did Trubisky last 3 years? I thought Cade McNown last 3 years. They're pretty quick to just get rid of them.
Well, I think they're going to give them. They gave up a lot of draft picks for this one, so we'll see.
They gave up a lot for Trubisky too.
They kept them for 3 years.
Well, what worries me is the fact that generally the Bears don't really feed the beast of David Montgomery, but he's having a decent year, but also the Vikings run defense is absolute dog shit. So I think Justin Fields' success has a lot to do with what they're doing on the ground. So Montgomery, they need to shut his ass down early so they don't even think about that. Put this game in Justin Fields' hands, because look at some of Justin Fields' box scores this year. They're disgusting. I mean, some of these games are absolutely like you think it's made up. It looks like Ryan Leaf rookie games level. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Bob Sweet, no, the Seattle game, we were horrible the first quarter. They could do anything they wanted on us. How dare you forget that? Justin Fields, he's looked god awful at times. Like he's looked like a bust, and he's had moments where he's looked like, that's why they traded up for him. So I'm just afraid the Vikings are going to be the one team that can't stop them. And I just don't want to be. I just don't want it to be.
Bob Swede's favorite beer. Bob Swede. Miller Lite, your favorite.
He's probably never even tried one.
Probably just compare it to water.
We're going to have a Patreon drawing where you can pick what we drink on air in a live show. So if you haven't signed up for Patreon, you don't have a Christmas card. But if that was enough to entice you, maybe making us drink. It's got to be beer, though. It's got to be beer on air. You can pick it.
Yeah, I don't do shots. I'll pee my pants. Also, if you notice, there's the Patreon link right there. We need 4 patrons to get to 50. Our goal is 50 by Christmas. We need 4 more, $2 a month. And also, check out the Vader today. We did a trivia. We're going to start bringing the patrons on to do trivia and see how well you do. The winner gets beautiful One Barn Lupagus swag.
And we gotta go 5 for 5. We gotta do something.
You gotta go 5 for 5 to get the swag.
Also, I gotta talk about the production value in those trivia show ones. It's off the charts.
Thank you. I put a lot of effort in that. I approrate that. Thank you. Check out the video. Hit up Patreon. Let's do this. Let's get to 50 tonight.
I quit doing effort ever since my Jerry Burns one bombed.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
No, it was awesome. Best work I've ever done in my life. No, we're not drinking rye whiskey, Ellis Gregor.
Ellis Gregor, you don't want us to not pass away right on here. So Justin Fields, it's just a mystery bag. It's just like the thing hanging between Lupagus's legs. It is a mystery bag. You don't know what you're going to get. And part of, I'd say 80% of me is confident. 20% of me is absolutely terrified that he's going to rip us up.
Yeah, I'm going to say 30% he's going to rip us, tear us up. 70% we're going to shut them down. So again, you just worry. It's the Minnesota Vikings. We can't hold leads. We can't win a game unless it's on the last play, and we don't do well against inexperienced quarterbacks. So I'm concerned.
Ethan Griffith, always good to see you, our friend.
Maybe he was out looking at Christmas lights.
I think he was. I think it sounds really nice. Really, really nice. Breaking medical news for Lupagus here. So aside from Justin Fields, what concerns us about this Chicago Bears squad, if that's what you want to call them?
And there's some similarities here. The Bears are also sitting on a lame duck coach. I mean, Matt Nagy is going to be out of there.
Remember when Matt Nagy, his first year, that Bears team was just like the offense. I mean, they looked so damn good. He was very, and then I don't know what happened. Shit the bed.
Yeah. Well, they got rid of troops. They screwed up. They made a mistake. Yeah.
I'm glad Ethan is very honest where he was. He's not looking at Christmas lights.
Maybe he saw some after a couple tokes.
Jesus. After his next comment, I think he is.
Montemita, nothing worries Montemita. Montemita, we lost to the Lions. You have no right to say nothing worries us about anybody.
It's fair.
I would bend you over my knee, pull on your pants, and give you spankings right now for saying that.
Wow. Well, you're just getting them excited now. So what scares us about the Bears?
To me, it's it's actually their offense. It's their goofy ass trickeration, their weird plays. I saw a bunch of them against the Packers. They're using Jakeem Grant, who's got crazy ass speed. Darnell Mooney, faster than hell. They use him in a bunch of different ways. They're putting receivers in the backfield, having them run routes against linebackers, creating mismatches. Was it Bill Lazor, whatever the hell his name is? He's coming up with some crazy stuff. And for this defense that, has had its struggles, especially with assignments, I think that's been a lot of the issues. You get these inexperienced corners. If Breland goes out and Dancer's got to come in. I think Chris Boyd's out there. I think they could get confused, and the Bears could hit some big plays, and that worries me. And David Montgomery's kind of owned the Vikings too, so that's also a concern. But their trickery, their kind of gadget offense does concern me.
Well, me and Duz are on the same page. Grant scares me, especially after that Packer game. It scares the living shit out of me. Robert Quinn scares me. I believe he's got 14, 15 sacks this year. I could see him absolutely tearing us up. Hicks's name has been brought up multiple times in the comments. He's always a Viking killer as well. Montgomery, he generally has a pretty damn good game against us. I think that will be key to where this game goes.
Well, then you got to factor in Monday night at Chicago. I mean, it's not exactly, prime Vikings win, scenario. So it's going to be a tough environment, tough place to play. Who knows what the weather's going to be? I don't know what the forecast is in Chicago, but the goddamn Gitchy Goomy is about to swallow us here where we're at. So who knows what's going to be a couple miles south and to the east. So that's always a factor. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, are you getting a weather forecast there?
Yeah, it seems like Chicago's going to have about 18 to 22 mile an hour winds, about 45 degrees, and a little drizzle.
There's
a Patreon page again.
I'm not concerned about Robert Quinn because
what?
Nothing against him, but the Vikings have just done really well against premier edge rushers this year. Look at TJ Watt was so scared he left the game last week. You shut down Chandler Jones. You shut down these other guys. Bosa didn't have a huge game. Neither Bosa did great against the Vikings. So I think you're going to keep that streak going.
I hope so. But Robert Quinn has had some damn good games against the Vikings in years past, whatever team he was on. I think last time we actually shut him down though too, but this guy just does not stop. He piles up those sacks year after year, just like my old gym teacher.
Mary Jo Swanson?
No, different one.
A couple people calling him Garrett Bradbury, who just came off the game of his life. The guy was fighting. He was pissed.
You know why? Because Mason Cole's next to him. Yes.
Yeah, he was, and it had a definite positive effect on Bradbury. Yeah, I don't know. The Vikings, I'm not. Is this going to be another kind of a slugfest grind game, or is there going to be some points in this one? What do you think?
Sorry, what did you say? I've been reading comments.
Hey, I'm sorry, Dirk. At least I came on and did a post game.
What did I miss? Why are you yelling at Dirk?
Because he's tattling on me. He's tattling on me for not doing the Patreon.
Oh, I got you. And Dirk, you know what? I appreciate that. I feel like I'm always jamming that down everybody's throat, and I will continue to until we get to 50. And I want to know in the comments, like we already said. We did the trivia earlier. Moving forward, we're going to bring on patrons where I will be the host and quiz you guys. You get 5 for 5. You get one Martin Lupagus swag. I want to know which one of you guys are going to be the first one to come on the show. That's what I want to know.
Is that going to be a Patreon vid or is that like a
Oh no, that's going to be on the straight up on the channel. That is a big old perk for patrons. So sign your asses up.
Can you be high when you're on the show?
Hey, I'm not authorities. I'm not local authorities. You can do whatever you want. Patrick Harms, I knew you'd be the first. I told Lupagus. I said, I bet Patrick Harms will be all over this.
Was it true? Tell us. No, it was a trade.
So yes, hit up that Patreon link. But let's Garrett Bradbury is coming off games of his career. He's got 2 good games in a row. Just so happens Mason Cole's next to him. We'll see. We'll see. I mean,
probably because he's telling him he's going to steal his job, his wife, everything from him.
Maybe it's too easy to say, but maybe this lit a little bit of fire up Bradbury's ass. The first round pick center gets straight up benched, and Mason Cole outplays him. Not only outplays him, but outplays him by a mile. Now he's got him next to him, whispering before every snap, "I'm a better center than you. You suck.
Yeah.
Suck. You're the worst. You're the worst center I've ever seen in my life."
I think he's doing it, and it's working. So keep it up, Mason. Well done. And we should talk about a receiver situation a little bit more because Justin Jefferson's there. Adam Thielen sounds like he's going to be out. KJ Osborne's probably going to be the number 2 target, which means Amir Smith-Marset. We'll see a lot more of him. So that might be interesting to see. This might be we're talking Justin Fields breakout game. This might be the Amir Smith-Marset breakout game.
I was hoping to see one of those early in the season, so I'd love to see it. Tim Voss giving your shirt some love as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tim Voss, also congratulations, sir. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Well done on that young lad.
Hope you're getting some sleep. That youngling on your hands.
I think Tim Voss is breastfeeding him.
That's too soon. I don't know. Dirk Diggler is Christian Darrisaw back. I believe the injury report doesn't really have to come out till tomorrow since it's a Monday night game. But Darrisaw, I hope he's back. I can't think of anything worse than him not being back. But I think that's a big old question mark right now. I think the only guys that appear to be fully out, aside from the guys on the COVID list, I don't think anybody's expecting Thielen to play, especially with the receivers they sign. But everyone else, I think, is kind of hoping that they'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you never know. But even if Adam Thielen plays, is he going to be 100%? Is he going to be able to do his cuts, his route? I mean, that's where that guy wins. He wins with his shiftiness, throwing corners off at the line or just off the line of scrimmage. So if he can't do that, why even have him out there? Let's use him as a decoy or something. But you know what? KJ Osborne's proven to be plenty reliable. You got Tyler Conklin, who steps up when we need him. So I don't think this passing game is going to be suffering too much. The red zone is probably the major concern because that's where Adam Thielen kind of has taken over as the go-to guy there. So that's going to be an issue. Other than that, though, I think there's other weapons that this team can utilize.
Joseph, is that true? Holy.
Yeah.
I think it is
That's
true. You'd be great at scramble.
He's got an extra O. He's got an extra O in there, though.
I bet he grabs the newspaper in the morning, every morning, and does a scramble before anybody else can.
I don't know. There's an extra letter there, so I don't know. I'm not so impressed anymore. Oh my God, we should do this. So right here. Make a shirt of us wrestling each other.
I'm wearing. Lupagus got this hat for me for Christmas, and he's wearing my Christmas gift. This is
it's a Christmas exchange. It's like a Christmas special right now.
It is a Christmas special. When is Griffin back?
So bad.
I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, retract it. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be great to see him again, but if the team does make a playoff push, I think there is some guys who would be eligible to come back. So we'll see what happens there when we get there. If we get there, who knows? What's Cam Bynum's status? Anybody seen that?
No, I haven't. I forgot he was even on the team, to be honest. Cam Bynum.
Tim Voss, he's rocking that baby at 3 a.m. Probably listening to the show.
I was looking at the Bears full roster just to really soak it in, and let me pull it up. But I believe they got a couple. Rodney Adams is on their practice squad. Remember hot Rodney Adams, 5th round pick of the Vikings, 3-4 years ago.
Didn't he have a great preseason too? Wasn't he ripping shit up?
I think he actually was. I'm surprised he's on their practice squad. But other things that do concern me, Cole Kmet, I think, is starting to come into his own a little bit. Jimmy Graham still seems to be getting random ass touchdowns. Let's talk about things that really don't concern us. I mean, we talked Justin Fields, the fact that he's a rookie quarterback, but they got some issues going on in their offensive line as well. Jason Peters is a big old question mark.
Jason what?
Peters. And their right tackle is, I think he's on the COVID list. So they could be really, really hurting at offensive
They got Tevin
tackle.
Jenkins, though. They got Tevin Jenkins.
Tevin Jenkins, I'm sure he will turn out to be a fine offensive lineman, but he has been a pair of grandpa's balls all year. Just gross, wrinkly, very easy to get around.
He's played so recently.
He's been very bad.
Thing. Do the Vikings have anybody who can take advantage of a bad tackle? Really, DJ Wanham shows up every other game. Sheldon Richardson's done okay when he's played some end, but we don't have a premier edge rusher right now, so we'll see. I think the Vikings
have you ever even heard of Kenny Willekes?
I think the Vikings are going to have to create pressure like they've done the last couple of games with Harrison Smith blitzes. I would like to see some Mackenzie Alexander corner blitzes like we used to see. That was the one thing he was always very good at. I do think we're going to have to create pressure because I just don't think we have the guys who are going to – maybe Armand Watts will get some interior push. But overall, I think we're going to have to create pressure. Sim's going to have to get fancy.
Well, what are the Vikings going to have to do to win this game? That's what I want to know.
Well, anybody else have anything to say before we hop into this, or are we just hopping right into it?
Let's hear some. Let's hear from the gallery. We're still four patrons away from getting the 50.
Wait, did we get one?
I will say this: out of every live video we've ever done, we've never struck out completely. We've never struck out on not getting a patron. This might be. Nice.
I struck out after the Steelers one. I got no money. I got no Patreons. I got nothing. I got pink eye. I got a horrible disease during it.
I was sleeping, and I will be doing the same thing after the Bears game.
I won't. We will be live with Lupagus once again because I won't be able to sleep till about 2:00. I get too riled up. My heart's beating.
Well, there it is. We can't strike out tonight. Hit it up. $2. There's still time. If somebody still signs up, we will still send you a Christmas card.
Bullshit. I don't buy any more stamps.
I will. I will lick that envelope personally.
I licked most of those things. It was horrible.
Tim Voss, best Christmas card he's ever seen. He says that's worth it right there.
Yeah,
hanging in his new child's bedroom
on a little mobile. You can look at it every night. It closes his wee little eyes.
All right. So what do we got? What do the Vikings got to do?
You got to run the ball effectively. You got to. I want to control the clock in this one. Pound the thing. Delvin Cook. He was on fire against the Steelers. Let's keep doing that. Take your shots down the field. Justin Jefferson should have a pretty damn good game. And then you got to be careful with this gadgety offense of the Bears. Don't bite on any of their weird ass formations. Make sure you know where Jakeem Grant is at all times. That guy is definitely dynamite with the rock in his hands. And you can't turn the ball over. You can't turn the ball over. Patrick Harms is licking the envelope after he got it. I wonder if so. To me and Patrick, did our tongues touch? Is that what I'm just hearing right now?
Oh, Dirk, we've talked about the pitcher. Don't worry about that. Or Ethan. Oh, shit.
So, I think that's what you got to do to win this game. And you should win this game. I think the Vikings are the better team. They're the better team on paper. But as the 2021 Minnesota Vikings have proven, that don't mean shit.
Don't mean shit. Bob Sweet, I'm surprised. I thought you were signed up. I'm a little offended right now.
Yeah, I'm super. I did drink Voodoo on the show for you. I think I have one can left.
Yeah, Bob, I mean.
I think Voodoo gave me COVID.
It might have. Yeah, I mean, you said it. I think this all comes down to the run game on both teams. We got to shut down Montgomery and Dalvin Cook. However he did it with his big harness on last week, just rip shit up. He needs to do it again. What? You're perplexed.
We should have put the harness on him from week 1.
Yeah, I guess let's throw another harness on him, because if we can't stop
put a harness on Oli Udo.
If we can't stop Montgomery, I don't think we're gonna win this game. And if Dalvin Cook doesn't come out against this Bears run defense that is dog shit, we're gonna be in trouble, because I don't know what it is, but Kirk Cousins can't do shit against the Bears.
He can't, yeah. And if everybody's better with a sling on, then I'd say, give it to Udo, give it to Breland. Let those turds wear those braces, slings, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, what is he writing?
I think I was there. I think I remember you saying Dalvin.
It was he came clean on the after show I did that he.
Oh, yeah, because I remember you saying he was a stud.
Yeah, he was so high. You thought Delvin Tomlinson actually played well.
Yeah, so I would love to be feeling more confident against a Bears team that has been dog shit this year, but we just can't do it as Vikings fans.
And a Bears team that has, let's not forget, the Bears team has nothing to play for. They're 4-9, right? I mean, they're shit, their ass, their cheeks, whatever. But I don't think that matters. It's the Bears Vikings. It's not, it's not a huge rivalry, but it's definitely one.
What's a rivalry?
Yeah, but it's not like the Packers Vikings. I mean, it's more intense than the Lions Vikings, definitely. But this Bears team's out. They're going to have a new coach. There's really nothing for them to play for, which also makes it to be a dangerous team that may take more risks, may take more shots, and you got to be ready for that. If you
wouldn't have said the Bears, you could have said the Vikings and said the exact same statement, and it still would have been true. Coach is going to be gone. They really don't have much to play for. I mean, yeah, we can go
have
down
everything to play for. They can still win. There's not. You gotta ride this thing out to where mathematically eliminated. I mean, you can't just say they got nothing to play for. We got plenty to play for.
Hey, Chad, I just want to be very clear. No, I will not be up for the post game.
One bar hasn't been up past 10:30 since 2006.
I will. I watch the game till the end. I soak it in. I just let it all soak in. But I will not. If I go up and do this, I'll be up till 3 a.m.
Can you actually go to sleep after a Vikings game? You can actually sleep, like right away?
No.
What do you do?
Sit there, lay in bed, collect my thoughts, sweat.
For how long?
A long time. But if I came on here, it would be very bad.
Yeah, it's horrible. I have tried.
Ethan Griffith has a question. Who do you hate more, the Bears or the Saints? This is even close.
Easy. It's the Saints, and what pisses me off more about the Saints is a stupid-ass movie coming out with Kevin James. Why the hell would you make a movie about a guy who put money on give money to the players to hurt a player? I mean, it's bullshit, stupid. I hate the Saints almost as much as I hate the Packers. I hate the
Carmen.
Saints.
My girlfriend immediately called out the new Christmas card on the fridge, approving pics to share with her friends. Olympics would probably like to get to know some of those friends.
Well, I wish I was a little better shape. Maybe next year's card will be much more attractive looking. It's motivation. It's motivation. It's what that is. I don't know why I wear my tight pants.
I don't know if those were they didn't used to be tight. Those pants used to be very loose. Manamita, I made my Christmas awesome Christmas card. It also made my pants. I don't know what that means.
Is he wearing it as his pants?
I hope so. Saints are ass. Saints, yeah, it's the Saints. It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's weird. I mean, I don't like. The Bears are a team like I really root against. I mean, unless we're in a tight race with them, I don't like them. They're just one of these teams that are just kind of gross. But I don't hate the Bears. I don't hate the Bears. I don't hate the Lions.
Dirk Diggler sounds like he either needs to get his own fridge or grow a pair.
Yeah. Maybe she wants it above the bed or up on the ceiling of the bedroom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate that. Makes me feel so much better.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into our bold predictions. If lately bold predictions as far as people coming on, it's been pretty light. I mean, after the post games, everyone loves to come on and give their studs and turds, but nobody's been big on giving their bold predictions. So hopefully we get a couple of you guys to come on and give your bold predictions. But
we got to talk about this. JCSST, fire Zimmer, hire Nagy. Is there anybody no one wants Matt Nagy as the head coach, right? He is cheeks, he's ass. There's no way.
No, 0% chance.
But I do think we go offense.
Nagy, I think, will be a wonderful offensive coordinator somewhere with a very good head coach.
Maybe not.
It's almost time. We're both to wrap it up. We're going to do our bold predictions, but still no new patrons. Bob Swede, we're counting on you. I think you're our only hope. We've never been shut out. Somebody sign up. We got to get to 50. We got to do this. There's the link right there. Hit that link up. Boop.
4 away. We send out a Christmas card and make your guys' Christmas merrier. We just want 4 Patreons to make ours a little bit merrier.
But let's do this. Should we do bold predictions or what?
Is anybody hopping on or not? I know Montemita will hop on.
I got to throw out the link here.
Oh, yeah.
Bold predictions. Dirk Diggler says, come on, Bob. Don't be poor.
He doesn't want you to be poor, Bob.
Tony Romo for head coach.
Goddamn Scrooge.
Left Twitch. All right. There's a link. Anybody wants to come on, give their bold predictions, hop on. Love to hear it. Make it bold. Make it spicy.
Oh.
Monomina says, do it, Bob. Don't end the streak.
Yeah.
We might just stop going live if this is the end of it.
Oh, my God. Patrick Harms, you don't have to wear a shirt. It's fine. You can go shirtless. I went shirtless in the Christmas card. I don't care.
Didn't want him to, but he did.
Neighbors looking at me, getting all excited.
Never show weakness. All right.
McDonald's waiting to be number 50. Is Old McDonald a Patreon?
Hit this link up. Come on. We got I see some familiar faces coming down here. Numbers going up on this live. Congrats, boys. All right. Matamidai. Our man.
There he is. Wearing the card as his pants.
Yeah. All right. So Wayne Gallman, the new running back we got, he's gonna get some run and he's gonna make it into an end zone. He's gonna get a touchdown.
Yes.
His first game as a Viking.
Hell yeah, Matamidai. Love it. Love it.
And then Adam Thielen's gonna play. He's gonna play that ankle, and with that bum ankle, he's gonna destroy. He's gonna have the kind of game Dalvin Cook just had against the Steelers.
Wow. I'm sorry. What kind of game? What kind of game, Matamidai?
He's gonna have the motherfucking game against the Steelers.
Oh, he did. He got him to do it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see Gallman scoring. I don't know if Thielen's gonna do what he just did unless you put a harness on his ankle. Maybe then it'll happen.
All right. Tim Voss, any chicks in the room, Matamida? Yeah, there's tons of them. They're tied up.
Yeah.
SSM Creations, our guy. What's up, buddy?
I don't know. I've just got this weird kind of like taste, this weird just feeling. I'm sensing a tight end game, a tight end heavy game, and we're gonna get 2 touchdowns through our either Chris Herndon or Tyler Conklin.
Holy shit! That's
whoa!
Boldest one we've ever had. I love it.
I don't know. I just got this feeling.
What about Luke Stalker?
Luke Stalker will block for that touchdown.
He's gonna block.
He'll block.
SSM, make sure you're in the basement tonight. Bad weather.
That's where I am.
Yeah.
We're currently in a calmer section of it now, but yeah, it's not looking good.
Be careful.
All right, SSM.
Duck and cover.
Buddy. Oh boy! All right, I know this guy.
There it is.
What's on?
What's up, buddy?
What you doing, man?
Boys, I'm doing great here. We J chillin'. We feeling it like a villain and we thrillin'. So that's all it's about. But
This is smooth.
yeah. So my bold prediction, and this is maybe a little too bold.
I like it already.
Oli Udo does not get a holding call on
Whoa!
Monday night.
Oh my
Wow.
God, he's higher now.
Wow, that is bold. Well done, sir.
Thanks, boys.
Wow. Yep, thank you.
We asked for bold, and he comes through.
I like these all. These are good. These are good.
I like it. Well, that's that. Anybody else ready to hop on? Here's the link. Throw it out one more time. Those fairly bold.
Dirk Diggler's giving out a prize if someone signs up.
What? I didn't see it. Oh, shit! I might go sign up.
Hell yeah!
That offer doesn't come very often. Does not come very often. It'll only cost you $2. I think Matamita is going to sign up for another account.
I've done it for cheaper in the past.
Wow. Chad Myers just put Ethan Griffin's bold prediction to shame. Said on the first drive he's going to have that thing.
Chad thinks Ethan's an idiot. I can't believe he didn't go with the Delvin Tomlinson prediction.
Matamita, our guy, every week comes through. I mean, everybody comes through, but there's nothing better than him throwing under an F-bomb. Just gets me fired up.
It does. It's a great Christmas gift that keeps on giving.
Matamita.
Hell yeah. All right.
Patrick Harms, yes. Actually, I believe you're down to 2. Patrick Harms signed up twice, so we'll have to have you on the trivia show twice. Counts. We should have sent him.
I think he should get. Yeah, we should have. Does he have different names on there or what?
No. Doesn't. He used to have 3. Now he's down to 2. All right, Lupagus, what's your bold prediction for the game? Let's do this.
My bold prediction is this. Minnesota Vikings score 24 points, but do not score a touchdown. 8 Greg Joseph field goals lead this team to victory.
Oh,
8 of them. Because it's just going to be a grindy. Kirk Cousins is going to struggle. It's Monday Night Football. Vikings drives are going to piss out about the 30-yard line. It's going to be Greg Joseph night. It needs to be money in the bank. 8 field goals.
I can't think of a worse game to watch than a game where
I think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be
8
that. I'm just feeling it.
Field goals.
SSM Creations was feeling a tight end game. I'm feeling a meat grinder, gross field goal game.
Wow. All right. Well, that's very bold. I don't know what the current record is in the NFL for field goals in a game, but that's got to be damn close.
I think it was 13.
Nah, it doesn't sound right.
Doug Plank in 1984.
Douglas. Dirk Diggler says the Vikings are just going to blow out the Bears. I would love anything.
That's also bold. I'd love to see that. God, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Matamita confirming what we all knew.
Oh, hell yes. Everybody already knew that, Matamita. Hell yeah. I can't wait till some fine day where we all meet up and just get shit-faced for a day and just watch Matamita just pull them in left and right.
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. Matamita.
Meat grinder, I'm down. Yeah, my bold prediction is basically that Justin Fields is just going to get shut the F down. Not even close. This is going to be it's going to be on prime time. He's going to we're going to make him actually look like a fool. He's going to have less than 75 yards passing, and we're just going to completely dominate Justin Fields.
I hope so. You said it. I expect that to happen, which means it probably won't happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't happen. I don't
know if that makes sense.
I know, but that's what the Minnesota Vikings this year have done to me. I'm nothing but a goddamn mental mess.
Yeah. Oh, well. And Sean, you're right. That is the big question. This is will he play? I hope so. I look forward to seeing that injury report tomorrow. And I hope he's limited at least. If he's a DNP, I'm going to be very sad.
Well, we got the extra day, so maybe he will he can squeak this thing out, toughen up, get ready to roll, be out there, and help this team get back to 500, which they haven't been, I think, since the season started at 0-0, which I think makes you at 0.
Yeah,
but I don't think the Vikings have been 500.
I saw something on Twitter where it was quite a while before we've been there.
I don't think it's been since the 2018 season. We were 500 maybe at one point.
No, we were 5-5 last year at one point, I believe. I believe we were. There we have it. There's the link one more time. If somebody wants to throw a Hail Mary. We were shut out tonight, but that's all right. It's all right. It's the Christmas season. It's okay. Lapagis and I will be
so
okay.
We should get shut out because it's Christmas.
I'm just saying it's time for forgiveness.
Wow. I don't know. It's like one giant lump of coal. That's what this episode's been.
No, it was fantastic, and we saw our boys. We everybody is here. Always good. Make sure. I think we'll probably go.
Dirk's doing an auction.
Dirk Diggler's still going out with that hand job, so that's there. I think we'll probably go live again during the game. That was fun. We should do another quarter where we stream a live quarter on Monday night, have some beers, watch the game together, a nice kumbaya moment. And also make sure to check us out through the rest of the week. We got a lot of shit coming your way, and I can't wait.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot more. Hopefully we'll find someone to skull with. Our good man Foz is actually on his honeymoon, probably pounding away like Matamidai right now. So he is not
Matamidai on a Tuesday morning.
On Tuesday morning, we're going to be looking for somebody else. So hopefully we can find somebody. If not, we'll definitely, Foz is already committed to the last game, so we'll be talking to him before the season is over. One of our favorites. So again, guys, we will have obviously the prediction show coming up down the road, injury report, all kinds of vids coming your way. Patreon vid is yet to be filmed for the week. I'm sure it'll be something absolutely fantastic. Do not forget, you can join the Patreon at any time. Doesn't have to be now. And again, get your name drawn or just hop on, get in the list to go on the One Bar Quiz Show and win some One Bar and Lapagis swag. Don't forget hashtag 4500. That drawing is still going. Once we hit that NFLshop.com gift card for you. It's going to probably be too late to do any Christmas shopping with it, but buy yourself a little something nice.
Chad Myers, that's offensive, by the way. I'll be on the post game if we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know what that could be late. Could be very late. Oh my God. All right, in 2019, after years of unsuccessful dates, a 50-year-old British woman decided to give up on men, and she married her dog.